Oh.
Hey, Wojtek, we've still got work to do. Come and help.
Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you here. Are you new and all? Well,
I'm Henry.
It's great to...
Oh, I wouldn't want...
It'd end up differently this time.
Are you also helping Wojtek's uncle?
What uncle?
Wojtek here said he's helping his uncle, Osina the blacksmith.
Mm-mm-mm.
No, I'm not helping anyone's uncle. This is a punishment, just like with Wojtek here.
A punishment?
Aye, we got into a bit of a fight at Lord Samin's wedding.
What? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Ah, that's not quite how it was.
You wretch.
Oh, thanks. You really are a cunt.
A cunt? While you're having fun chatting up girls, I'm hauling sacks. If anyone's a cunt, it's you.
Don't worry, I'll find you.
He ain't happy with me, is he?
Don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon, and that doesn't do me any good. Oh. Christ almighty! Pain!
Oh.
Next time, have a bath before you come. Oh! The pain! Christ almighty! Pain!
I don't understand.
Don't forget to light the fire in the main hall. It's as cold there as a dungeon. That doesn't do me any good.
I could see where it leads to. Or I could drown. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Bro.
And it is not too sweet like God, starting up again.
Let's see. Might as well reload the game. Know what I mean?
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
Hey, Wojtek. We've still... Can't you see I'm talking to someone?
I ain't seen you.
I'm Henry.
It's great to have some...
Oh, I wouldn't want... Me neither. I'll just finish what I'm discussing with...
Are you also helping Wojtek?
Sure, and I'm sure Wojtek's uncle would rather he stopped gabbing and gave me a hand.
I wouldn't want to keep you lads from your work.
Thanks a lot. Are you on some kind of mission to ruin my fucking life? Do what you... Greetings.
Okay, current missions.
Ah, good day.
Take the horseshoe to Kabat.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean...
That took long enough. I've only got one horse here and I've got nothing to shoe him with. And you know who gets in the...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go...
Do I get something for those horseshoes?
Hey, I've no time for jokes. I've only got one horse here, but even so.
I'll be going then.
So run along, and next time, put some effort into...
So do I need to ask him the other question?
What did you...
You're a bit...
Well, I get them. Not quite.
But I'll tell...
Let's see what you've got.
Oh, I need lockpicks. Oh, I need lockpicks. I have 0 gold, bruh.
I'd like to do something about that price.
All right, I'm listening. What a shame. I'm done haggling.
No. Bro, I ain't got nothing.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
How do you expect me to get money? Bro.
Let him go!
What?
Let him go!
Stop beating her!
Don't hit her.
I'll go and have a look.
Why did you do that? What?
Hey! Stop fighting!
Show your stuff!
Mercy! I surrender!
That attempt at
sharpening his axe for you.
Wait, a famous ringing master, so I wanted to
What must?
Ot you. Listen.
Improving my grappling skills would be good.
Exactly.
All right? Yeah.
liverwursts are well roasted.
Good day. What do you need?
Sir, about...
Yes?
I don't have the required I don't have the necessary...
You're free to use... It's upstairs in the crone.
I think so. But I was told to stay only in the outer courtyard. I wouldn't want to get in trouble.
Trouble? I'm the one who has trouble. Don't worry. Tell them I sent you.
All right. I'll go and get something.
Hurry up, though, for the love of...
Voice. Okay, we officially have permission.
Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something? It's him! Arrest him! Someone's broken into our house. Help!
Enough! I surrender!
Felt like doing a bit of... But now you...
Look.
What?
Look,
Where are you?
it's like this. Yeah,
No.
they... Well, this... then all of us... That girl... Oh,
That's it!
You've...
That's it! Hold.
easy now! I surrender!
You can't say you weren't. You'll pay up and show me where...
Look.
What?
Look,
Where are you?
it's like...
No.
They... Well, this... then all of us... That girl... Oh,
That's taken care of! That's it! Surrender, now!
I surrender!
These...
I've got it in for you, scum! You're that bastard! I'll have none of that!
Look.
What?
Look,
Where are you?
it's like that.
No.
They... Well, this... then all of us... That girl... Oh,
Oh, that's taken care of! Off you go now! So, are you going? Surrender, now!
easy! I surrender!
You're a wanted... You're that bastard who's been snooping... I'll have none of that!
Look.
What?
Look,
Where are you?
it's like...
No.
They're wheelie...
That's a good one.
Well, this... then all of us... That girl... Oh,
Oh, that's taken care of! Off you go now! Do you want me to... Surrender, now!
Hey, you've no business here.
Bro, you're getting
Are
on
you
my
looking
dang
for
nerves.
Someone's broken into our house.
I said surrender! What are you waiting for? Surrender immediately!
Bro, he gave me permission.
this... Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least.
I heard you're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wenceslas Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right. but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So, have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
I have to go now. Take care.
Safe travels. Next time.
Sir, about the...
Yes?
I don't have...
Your
It's... I think so.
trouble?
All right. Besides caring...
What do...
I think I could pray for the greatest Christian physician, and you have a very...
Father Nicodemus takes care of that. What I want from you is medicine, not talking to angels.
I've got something.
About... This? It looks suspicious.
Definitely. It will balance your...
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down, sir.
Lie down? Me? Ha! Without me, this place would grind to a standstill.
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh,
And another thing. I don't want to bother you.
yes. What is...
Couldn't I go and pray?
Ah, that again. Good heavens. Go where you want, boy. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm allowed to go where I want to. Not allowed in that spot.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Over there. How does it look?
Not very good. It's all right. You'll be fine.
Oh, everyone to me. You there. No, please.
Fever tonic. If you are good, you are to parusha. Ikaraborata. Da 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 da. Cheesecake. Appreciate that follow, Jetsu. Am I just starting out? What are you talking about? Streaming? I've been streaming for about 2 years. Can't ever find any lockpicks. Why am I streaming at 1440p?
Spell.
That's a great question. Well, let me chat this. Is it really actually bad? Let me see. Don't look that bad. Don't look that bad. Yeah, what you talking about, Willis?
Who's there? What are you messing around with that door for, eh?
Sorry, bro. Oh my god, this is where they go dookie. Alright, I gotta check the map. Yeah, you might be right. Oh wait. You said 1440p. I see what you're saying now. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't give me the option to change it because I'm live. Yeah, okay, so you're getting like some screen tearing and stuff. Yeah, I think I accidentally set it hot air. Yeah, that's my fault, buddy. Yeah, I play and stream all on the same PC, so 1440 is probably a little high for me. Am I allowed in here at least? I wish I could find some lockpicks. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hopefully he'll buy.
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry.
Shoot, 8th bell already? Yeah, I think I'm cooked.
I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took long enough, and you know who gets in the shit over it?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here, so either I'd end up reduced to beggary, or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before.
What'd you do before?
Did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, this cheesecake
Well,
is so
I
good.
get the feeling you're actually proud of it.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living. Is that enough?
Sure.
Very wise.
What did you do?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the feeling. Not quite. I'd also like to know if you still got any tools.
I might be able to find something,
I need
but I'll tell
some
you,
lockpicks.
it won't come cheap.
Isn't there maybe something I could do for you in exchange?
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice, and I'd like to have a very nice turquoise rosary.
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Oh my god.
Don't worry. I'll get it for you.
But with no trouble, all right?
Naturally. What about those lockpicks?
Shh, not so loud.
Let's see what you've got.
See if he'll buy some stuff.
That's stolen. What are you trying to pull? Get out of here with that.
He don't even want it. So the only way for me to get the dude's thing back is to play dice. Unfortunately, I've never played the dice game in this.
How dare you come to me like that? What do you want, you
You're
vagrant?
dirty too.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to play with.
Alea Yaktan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and that grieves me. No one wants to play with me, so I'll be quite glad if you join me. And for what shall we play? You don't look too well off.
What did you do that no one wants to play with you? I hope you don't cheat.
Certainly not. Although it may look that way at times, since fortune is exceptionally good to me. Do not expect any tricks from me. It would be a sin.
And isn't playing dice a sin, too?
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers playing dice for Christ's cloak, is it?
Yeah, I never understood what they wanted that robe for. I doubt Jesus had any finery.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the cold. You see, at that time of year it was pretty cold in Golgotha.
cold. Wasn't Christ crucified at Easter?
Yes, but it's more complicated. The lunar calendar, leap years, and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I heard you have a certain turquoise rosary.
Aye, it belonged to Kabat, although belonged is a strong word.
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my meaning.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind holding on to a stolen item?
And who should I give it back to? I doubt Kabat will tell me who he took it from. Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hands of a servant of the Lord. It's safe with me. Once its owner turns up, I'll gladly give it back to him.
Or lose it in a game of dice? I wouldn't say it's very safe in your hands.
I'm a priest, not a saint. So what of it?
Let's play for it then.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up a decent wager against it.
Maybe we better leave it for now. I don't have very much coin at the moment.
As you wish, friend. But if you should change your mind, I'll be glad to play.
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins.
Where to go?
I'm sorry. Faithful and good Christian. I beg you heal.
I just need one lock.
Ninth bell. Only 3 to go.
Bro, how do I get the fever tonic? I need this freaking crate. Feverfew, ginger, berry leaves. Yes. I ain't got none of that. Maybe I can pickpocket.
Hey! What the fuck was that? Ah! That's a lot of blood. This should stop it.
Damn it.
Careful!
After you, freaking.
The 10th bell. I don't have much time left.
Shoot, we're cooked. Where is he? Nah, bro. Where is this dude? I got the rosary. No, bro.
Well, I'll be going now. Farewell.
That one that serves here?
Well,
This property belongs to someone else.
I have that rosary for you.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good.
3 lockpicks.
what a waste of money. Greetings, how are you?
We're running out of time. Okay. Beaverfew, ginger, elderberry. Okay. 3. Boil 2 turns. Okay.
The 11th toll of the bell. The last before the execution starts.
Alright, look at the book. 1 handful elderberry. Grind. Add ginger. Ginger is 2 handfuls. Come on. Get it back to Thomas. Bro, we are having to book it. He's probably hanging as we speak.
Who's there? Leave. Hey, you've no business here. Are you looking to steal something?
No, I'm not. Where's the stinking stairs?
Hey,
Calm down! I surrender!
Felt like doing a bit of...
Lock in. Lock in.
I brought you those horses.
That took long. And you know...
You?
Exactly. Or I'd have to go...
What did you...
You're a bit...
Well, I get... Not quite.
But I'll tell you...
Isn't there...
Well, a very...
Who did you...
Father...
Don't worry.
But with...
Naturally.
Oh, father. Sorry, father. I had to do it.
Careful!
Father, don't leave.
What's going on?
It seems like
So I'll be...
I heard.
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kabad?
Let's play.
Certain. As you will.
So,
Indeed.
what did...
Certain.
And is...
It's not as...
I never...
They sat...
Cold?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Never mind then. I'll be going.
May the Lord bless your steps, friend.
And yours. Come on. You want us? Why are you coming this way?
The 7th bell.
That's enough. The last thing we need here is a corpse. That's enough. The last thing we need here is a corpse.
We're running out of time.
I have that rosary for you. It's very nice.
Great. Let's have a look.
Here you have it.
Good fella. Here's a bit of equipment for you in exchange. I don't suppose I'll be needing it.
And don't gobble everything up, fella.
It was you! Surrender now! Fine. I'll make you surrender.
Enough. I give up!
There's no point in resisting. You will be...
Look out!
Wait, no. Do you mean? And in the country, I reckon none of that applies.
Hold on now. If you're
It's the 8th bell. I need to hurry. What if I ground something I shouldn't have?
Right. You are absolutely... I get the line. Keep screwing up. Okay. The review. One. 2. 3. Okay. Grind elderberry. Elderberry is 1.
9th bell. Only 3 to go.
2 handfuls of ginger. Come on! Okay, we're good. Run! Faster! Come on. Yes.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
It will have to be diluted. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Why is it getting emotional? But we got the freaking thing!
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. The worst of all, a poacher.
We're gonna save him last minute, right?
And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, He is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
You can't execute this man.
Yes.
He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
No!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
What? What's wrong with him? Thank God he's not dead.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
At last.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Sir, we came to your castle in a state of desperation. Your chamberlain had the guards empty excrement on my lord's head and beat him without hearing us out. You were still at the castle then, and if he'd let us see you, maybe you wouldn't have left and wouldn't have been ambushed.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
And if that wasn't enough, when he had Sir Hans arrested, he refused to believe who he was, even though not only I told him, but your Captain Thomas too.
I must say you have courage, youngster. But I expect I would also be in such a foul mood if the same had happened to me. Sir! Best be quiet, Ulrich. We will talk about that another time. And I apologize to you for that unpleasantness. At least it ended better than it might have. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our paths were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
What should we do if he's...
His house has always been loyal to mine. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish.
Okay.
Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Don't be surprised. My lord doesn't take kindly to those who insist on putting a rope round his neck.
I understand. I expect no one does. In any case, we'd have it a lot easier, your lord and I, if his behavior weren't so redolent of a bandit. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exception.
I won't stop yapping.
Qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. Excuse me.
Is my stuff returned?
The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stables. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you. Or tell him you keep your own, if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God be with you.
Oh, baby.
Huh? What? You shouldn't be bothering us here.
Hmm.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
I'm here for some horse tack.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday, and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to get a whipping on your account. I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You can take him, they said. So kindly take a look at him in the stable here and tell me if you want him or not. Farewell.
I took a look at Herring.
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work his little heart out, and he'll keep going for fucking ages. An honest stock, too. From the Sameen stud farm. Not one of them stolen nags. I've heard that wind is blowing from them dodgy nomads.
There are nomads?
Aye. I hear they've got horses there.
Well, useful to know.
Well,
I know the bait.
That's why. The first thing is, pet him now and again. Actually, once you mount, he won't trough. And horses a trough.
All right.
And of course, the horse needs good kit. No more than yourself. I've prepared mistakes that you can tack him up.
Sure. Thanks.
It was good to see you, my friend. What would you like?
Show me your ware.
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then. What are you whistling for?
Come here.
so well. I can't believe it's just not around. Gotcha. Looky here. I reckon I'll take that. Nice.
Watch where you're riding, arsehole.
Buddy. The horse is just going. Watch where you are. You're in the middle of the path. We'll see y'all.
I bought a lovely
All right.
bow the other day for a great craft.
Jesus. Buddy.
Trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Aye. Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Good.
Oy.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
I'm glad you're here. I needed to catch a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to here with that Chamberlain Stuffenberg, or whatever the bastard's name is.
Ah, fuck him. We're here on account of von Berghoff. I have a feeling he won't be giving him a pat on the back either for the way he treated us.
That's
I
right.
suppose you're right. But I won't be fucking humiliated. A jump-top tosser like that isn't going to get high-handed with the Lord of Perkstein.
I agree. Although, the Lord of Perkstein can also act pretty haughty at times.
Look, I know I behaved like an idiot, but...
happens to the best of us. But you can rely on me. Always. We had a disagreement, that's all. Who doesn't sometimes? You're the closest friend I have left.
Thank you, Henry. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to have you as my page. You know, Hanush assigned you to me as a kind of punishment, but now I wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have my word as a nobleman.
And you have my word as a blacksmith that I'll stand by you. Even if it isn't always easy going.
Then your word must be as firm as steel. But I take my promises seriously too. And since I made a promise to Bajena, we have to repay our debt.
You're right. That's only proper.
Therefore, I entrust you with that, on behalf of both of us. Give her our sincerest thanks, along with this. That ought to repay our debt royally.
Your wish is my command, sir.
As soon as we get back from Nabokov. It's high time we set out so we can get back before nightfall. Carpe diem.
I'm ready.
Let's mount up then. It's nice to be out under the open sky. I was feeling really cramped. cramped in those gloomy corridors up there. But I can't deny this is a real fucking castle. I've never seen anything like it before. Perkstein is just a little fortress in comparison. Von Berghoff certainly knows how to make an impression.
That's true. Von Berghoff must be loaded.
I expect the office of the Royal Chamberlain is a nice earner. Or maybe he shits gold ingots. Fuck. This place makes me feel queasy. Memento mori. I could have croaked here and gone off to join my old man in eternity. God rest his soul. And he'd ask me, "So, son, what great deeds have you achieved in life?" And I'd have to tell him, "Well, Pa, I fucked everything up royally, and then they hanged me for poaching." Christ on a stick! I can't have that! When I go to the next life, I need to have something better to tell. A whole lot better.
I reckon it'll be some time yet before you go to the next life and face judgment. Audente's Fortuna Juvat, remember?
Or I've got a guardian angel by the name of Henry.
It's a shame I lost my flaming sword, though.
Where are we headed to, by the way?
Damn it! I need to get my mind on other things, and get the feeling I'm living. Let's really spur these horses on, eh? What'd you say?
How could I refuse you anything?
There's a junction beyond Truskovitz with a roadside chapel. Whoever reaches it first, wins. So, get ready, forward!
Ja! Ja!
Go! Show what you're made of!
Go! Quick! Go! Quick! Go!
Bro, I'm cooked.
Quick!
Christ, yeah! Oh, I needed that. My head feels a lot clearer now.
I'm glad to hear it.
Thanks for riding with me, old pal.
Think nothing of it. But watch out next time. I won't hold back.
You never give up. That's what I like most about you.
So, what now, Hans?
Like I say, I can see everything clearer now. And the thing that's clearest to me is I won't be trifled with anymore. I'm the Lord of fucking Perkstein. Let everyone know who they have the honor of addressing.
I'm with you on that, noble sir.
Splendid. So, forward to Nabokov. The sooner we get that out of the way, the sooner we can finally start dealing with more important matters.
Go!
We turn right here.
I was thinking about our mission. What do you think of our prospects with von Berghoff?
Well, we haven't got off to the best start, have we? But I'll do everything in my power to ensure we succeed. Hanush, Radzig and Jobst are depending on us. If they thought it was a lost cause, they wouldn't have sent me. They'd have sent, you know, someone less important. That's diplomacy in a nutshell. If you're serious about something, you send someone important to add gravity and show respect.
You didn't answer my question.
I did. You just didn't realize. All right, I'll explain. According to what Hanush told me before we set out, von Bergov is no fool. Quite the opposite. Persuading him won't be easy. We have to show him he has more to gain than to lose with us.
This shouldn't be about trade-offs. Sigismund is a usurper who's harming our land. Wenceslas is the true king, and siding with him is a matter of honor.
I agree, Henry. But as you can see, half the Bohemians nobles don't. More than half, actually. They either see Sigismund as an opportunity, or they're simply fearful and will side with the one who has the upper hand. They'll be holed up on their estates, waiting for the storm to blow over without them having to lift a finger. We have to show them we have the upper hand. It doesn't matter if they side with us out of fear or honor. They just have to side with us. And von Bergov is just the man we need. As soon as we get his support, the majority will follow. Because some nobles will simply do whatever von Bergov does. They will think he's a genius.
Your knowledge of these parts is impressive.
Don't worry. I spent some time in the local forest, so I know my way around. Soon the path will turn sharply and head down a steep hill. So be careful your horse doesn't stumble. And by the way, there won't be time for it now, but near Nabokov there's this nice marsh where wild boar go to wallow. A good spot. Tried and tested.
Have you forgotten your last encounter with a boar?
Don't be so discouraging. I've learned a thing or two since then, and I won't let any swine catch me off guard. Nabokov is not far now. The fortress stands on a rocky outcrop. We'll have to go round, so we should be careful. Our mission will be taking us around a pond, and we know what happened last time. So get ready. As soon as we cross the stream, we'll give the horses a gallop again.
Ah.
Turn left here. Nice fortress. I like the way it's concealed. Nicely situated on an outcrop with a mighty tower and only one approach road. Easy to defend with a view of the whole valley and its approaches. A well-chosen site.
Are you an expert on fortress construction?
You could say that. It's part of a nobleman's and a warrior's upbringing. Hanush forced me to listen to those teachings from Bernard and others, and I'm glad he did. When I think about it, unquestionably learning feeds a man's soul, but right now my belly needs feeding. So I hope Sir Yadomira is well stocked. Von Bergov's morning feast set a high bar, after all.
Hearing you spout wisdom is entertaining, but not enough to make me forget my ass is sore. It's a good thing we're almost there.
Sacre, Henry, a short ride like this and you've had enough? I was just thinking about heading off to see the world once we've sent Sigismund packing and restored order in the land. I'd like to visit the Holy Land, for instance, and kneel before the Holy Sepulchre. I'd bring back earth from Golgotha for the family tomb to improve Father's prospects in the hereafter. So you'd better toughen up that arse of yours so you can make it to Constantinople at least without whining. duty? Fuck! What a lot of horses! They must have cost a fortune. Perhaps he married off his daughter well. Or von Bergov is paying Nabark a tidy annuity, but kept it quiet from us.
Something smells
we're
fishy.
here. What now, Sir Hans?
Now, I expect someone will come to greet us. And hopefully not like they did in Trotsky.
Hey! So Yaromir don't receive visitors. You'll have to leave.
I beg your pardon. See to it that he receives me immediately.
Can't be done. Sorry about that.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Lipa, and I am here with a message from Lord von Bergov. So get to it. And if you keep me waiting here much longer, you'll be sorry.
Please be patient for a while, sir.
My word. You've got a sharp tongue sometimes. But what if he won't receive us?
He will. Just wait and see.
Who's that?
Come along. Sir Yaromir will be here any moment.
See?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
Please excuse our precautions, gentlemen. These are evil times. Well then, Yaromir of Nabarkov, at your service. And whom do I have the honor of welcoming to my humble seat?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I am honored, Sir Yaromir. Sir Otto von Bergov asked me to convey to you his cordial greetings, and to parley with you in the matter of the security of this domain.
Certainly, certainly. These are troubled times indeed. Please accept my hospitality, sir. You're surely thirsty after your journey, and you'll have greater comfort in the tower.
An excellent idea. If I may ask that our horses may not be neglected either.
Pelzel, you heard his lordship.
But I've already got 15 animals to deal with. Why doesn't Hurtle do it?
Hurtle has other duties. Stop griping and get to it.
15 horses? My word, sir. You must be doing all right for yourself.
Not entirely. But fortune smiled on me for once at least.
On me too, one could say. I suppose she's doing the rounds in these parts. So, tell me, sir, how did you achieve what you have?
Well, it's a long, complicated story. But I'm guessing von Berkov didn't send you here to find out how well off I am. Or did he?
No, he didn't. I apologize, Sir Yaromir. So, let's proceed to the real reason he sent us. Henry, be prepared. I won't keep Sir Yaromir very long.
Certainly.
Michael, you take Henry here under your wing and make sure he's well taken care of.
Certainly. Henry, eh? Michael's my name, and I welcome you to our little place. It's not the fanciest fortress ever, but you know, I like it here. It serves us well. How was your journey? All good?
Aye. Lovely country. A feast for the eyes.
Well, that's nice to hear, especially from someone from far-off parts. But I must say, my throat is dry. And maybe yours too, eh? Come along with me. We'll soon fix that. I'll make you feel at home and we can have a chat. As I said, the fortress may be small, but the work never stops. Right now, we're repairing the fortifications down there, so don't get under the lad's feet. But you can drop in on Pelzer and check how he's looking after your horses. We're rolling some dice, eh? We've got none of guesswork, so don't all be shy. Invite him to play if he finds himself at a loose end. At least he'll show you how your betters play.
Right you are, Michael. You can rely on me.
And you, Ertul, have you got shit for brains? You've got a guess, for fuck's sake.
Yep, something's off about the horses.
I'm sorry, Michael. I didn't know.
Shut your gob and attend to your duties.
Right, I'm going.
So you've heard then.
I'm sorry.
I hope you won't disappoint Svert and pass some time with him.
I'd love to have a day.
Greetings to you.
Glad to hear it. You're a good lad. I can tell just by looking at you. His work has some polished badges. I'm sure he'd love to take a look at yours. You'll find him over there at the table. He's there pretty much all day, I'll keep telling them. Your arse will wear a hole down there one day, and you'll fall down in it. Dice and all. But now to the important business. There's a bite to eat on the table and something to wash it down with, so help yourself. And I'll be happy to chew the fat. I'm sure you've got loads of stories.
Clear off, you mutt. Huh? Where do you think you're going? That's it. And next time, don't go...
Henry, a word with you. I heard Lord von Berghoff himself sent you. So, what has he sent you with?
That's for their lordships to know. Not me.
Aye. No one tells us commoners anything. Typical lords. But you must have heard something. You know how it goes. You've got ears, ain't you?
Aye, I've got ears. But I don't crouch at keyholes.
All right, I don't mean to offend you. Tell me one thing, though. Why didn't von Berghoff send one of his own instead of some Lord of Pirkstein and his escort?
Well, I suppose he wanted to show respect to Lord Yaramir. So he didn't send just anyone.
Ah, the way of the nobles. Not something I know much about, but you do, it seems. So your master, Lord Capon of Pirkstein, is somehow significant.
One day he'll inherit several castles and a lot of wealth.
Well, best stick with him until that happens. And you're his what? Yeah, page, servant?
His escort. I give advice when he asks for it. But mostly I take care of his security.
Fair enough. I get it. I used to travel with Lord Yaramir, but he barely travels these days, so I don't get out much.
Lord Capon is always getting up to something.
Well, I envy you a bit. But hey, we've had a nice chat. And since you're here, what would you say to a bit of a friendly duel? You've got time to kill, and me too. Let's do something to shorten it. We can do something dignified. We'll clash arms for the glory of our masters. You for yours, me for mine.
I accept your offer. I'd fight for Lord Capon any time and any place.
Then you're the right man in the right place. Get your kit ready, and we can get stuck in.
I don't want to pry, Michael.
Nothing interesting about it. His lordship's affairs are a long story. If you insist, or you're in for a disappointment. There's nothing interesting about it. Sir Yaramir had these relatives, and they died, God rest their souls. And his lordship inherited some land, but they couldn't give it to him or something, so they gave him horses instead, to make up the amount owed. See? Complicated and dull, but all above board.
No, you're right. That's nobleman's business for you.
Just so.
Let's do it, Michael.
You don't have to ask twice. We've got some blunt old weapons for practice here, so we'll use them. We don't want to hack each other to pieces, do we?
That's sensible.
We'll do it in the little courtyard behind the gate. Tell me what weapon you want, and we'll get cracking.
Some sword will do.
A choice fitting for an... Give me a moment. I'll put my gear on.
Finally a fight.
Well then. Ready?
Let's go. Glory to Lord Capon.
Nobody gets badly wounded.
Oh my god.
Fuck her!
You're back off! Glory!
A good fight. An honor.
Yeah, I'd say. I haven't had such a good stretch in a long time. The good name of Lord Yaramir has been defended. If you're feeling a bit sore, go and see Clara. She'll be in that house beneath the smithy beyond the gate, I reckon. She'll be happy if you show her where it hurts. I might have said this already, but if you've got nothing on your plate, you can have a game of dice's work. Or try Pelzel in the stable. And if you want...
Lovely horses.
Aye.
There must be more of them than men in the fortress. That many horses must have cost a fortune.
That's right. Sir Yaramir had a stroke of luck.
What stroke of luck was that?
Look, this is Noble's business. I shouldn't go flapping my lips about it.
So there is something dodgy about it, eh?
Bollocks! It's all above board, especially our horses. Why not do something for your own lord's honour instead of insulting my lord's honour? We sometimes have this little race. You've got a horse.
Don't try that on me. My pa was a blacksmith, so I had horseshoes and hooves in my hand before I could walk. And I've met enough horse folk to know you shouldn't trust them further than you can throw them.
What do you mean?
The horses. Where did Lord Nebat get them?
All right, if you insist. Well, lucky for him, but not so lucky for others. We came across a bunch of them bandits who prey on folk here. We tore into them and hacked them to pieces. A couple of our lads didn't make it. God rest their souls. But we kicked their asses, and we took their horses. They had loads of them. Who knows where they got them, but that's by the by now.
I see. Take good care of those horses, then.
I will. And you, sir. Maybe I mentioned it before, but if you're at a loose end, the horses need to stretch their legs a bit. You could help us out. Just a little race around the area. It would do the horses good. And you, too. And if you managed to beat our lad, you wouldn't go away empty-handed.
Oh, what does that Pelzer eat? His breath stinks.
I've got this pretty pilgrim's badge, if you ain't chicken.
Good lord. That's some ammunition stockpile. The lord here doesn't leave anything to chance.
Greetings, sir. We could practice archery together.
Sure.
I was the targets. The rest is easy. The closer to the bullseye, and the one with the most points at. If you beat me, I'll give you one of our best crossbows.
Yeah, that sounds like a challenge.
Now, just tell me what you want to shoot with.
Longbows are for villagers. Gentlemen shoot crossbows.
Whatever you say. Let's do it then.
Take up your positions. And loose.
Never mind. I'll do better next time.
Did
You're
you see
not
that,
a
lads?
bad shot, sir.
He's just up
But
and left.
a bit of practice would do you good. Practice makes perfect, after all. There's not a lot to do round here, so I practice a lot. And I reckon you can tell. My offer stands. If you want another go, always glad to see. Find me round that corner there. God be with you. I'll wait there, so
Greetings.
you don't have to go all the way to the gate.
I fancy some more archery.
Great. Let's now just tell me what you.
Longbows are for...
Whatever you.
Take up your positions. And we're off.
I'm all thumbs today. Wide again. What the hell was that?
Bro's target is flying away. What?
Wide again.
Oh, that is so funny. Did I win? I'm pretty sure I won.
Things
You're not
you
a
just up
bad
and go in the
shot,
middle
sir,
of the contest.
But a bit of
You can't
practice
be
would
serious.
do you.
I fancy some more...
Great. Now just
Long...
whatever you.
Ready? And we're off.
Come to take a look at the ramparts. Very nice. You're not a bad shot, sir. But a bit of practice will do you good. Practice makes perfect, after all. There's not a lot to do round here, so I practice a lot. And I reckon you can tell. My offer stands. If you want another go, you'll find me round that corner there. I'll wait there.
Yeah, but
so you don't have to go
there's no
all the way to the
target.
gate if you fancy shooting some more.
Damnation.
Bro, it was right there.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them. Military equipment? That must have cost a fortune. There's enough here for a small army.
Hey, where'd it go? I see you, you thief! Halt! Fine, you had your chance.
I expect these are the chambers of the Lord of the Castle, where he's receiving Sir Hans. I shouldn't disturb them.
How bold of you. You steal something from us and then you go walking around with it on. That's not happening. Surrender at once!
I surrender!
You're a thief! You're even...
Wait a moment. I just wanted to borrow it from him.
That's but fine, but don't do anything... May your hand fall off, you scum! Halt!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Felt like stealing, eh? Return what you...
Wait a moment. I just wanted...
That, but fine, but don't... Hey, where'd it go?
Well, that's a tough one. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Surrender at once!
What?
Have it your way then.
Well, Henry? Fancy a game of dice?
We'll have him!
For God's sake! You've injured him!
I'll rip your arse open!
Calm
You
down!
keep resisting.
I surrender!
I've all the There's no point in
Wait, come on.
I'm not...
I can't...
Well, you're back.
Fuck you!
Pacify him, quick! Up, arsehole! Surrender or die! I can't shoot through you! Man! Why'd you do it? Well, I can't believe this is just lying around. Mine now. Careful.
Well, Henry, fancy a game of dice?
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to play?
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggars.
Let's play.
Oh, Fortuna, may the best player win. My God, if things keep going that way, I won't get to throw. My God, I'm done. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on! Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. If I was you, I'd take it.
I'm Always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
At a loose end, sir? Dice will help pass the time.
I'm sorry. Good afternoon.
You really...
That stands to reason.
You're
No, sir, yeah.
It almost looked...
Ha! No, she...
Make sure you...
Leave that. And speaking of...
I fancy some...
Great. Now, just...
Let's take...
But you... We've got...
That's generous of you.
Take up your positions. And go!
Edge again. Thought I was aiming for them balls. That's how it's done. You might as well just give up. Bullseye. Hey, that wasn't so shabby. Well, it'll have to do. Stone me, sir. I never expected you'd be such a sharp shooter. Admirable. And here's the gift I promised, sir.
Thanks.
If you want it, in any case, you'll find me...
I've got this pretty pilgrim badge. You ain't chicken.
Any idea what that was? How good. Try it back. Never mind. Strange.
That's Lord Capon.
At a loose end, sir?
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
It's getting late, and we have to get back to Trotsky. It's a good thing you've come. We're all finished here. Now back to Trotsky. Time to get back in the saddle.
Everything all right, eh?
Excellent! My favourite retainer and protector just when I need it. The mission is fulfilled. It was a good meeting. In fact, we had a nice long chat. Sir Yaromir is a pleasant fellow, and he promised to send some men to help Lord von Bergov, of course. So we got what we came for. What about you? Did you have fun?
You could put it like that. And I saw some very strange things that make no sense at all. Everything about that fortress is damn fishy.
Really? Like what?
But not so loud.
The horses, you mean?
I'll tell you everything, but not here.
For Christ's sake. This had better be good. Well, it's time we set off.
Away.
I agree.
To trust. Go.
Yo, this place again. Oh, it makes my blood run cold. But it's good we're back safe. What you told me on the way about Nabokov was interesting. And definitely fishy. Good work. We should report it to Lord von Bergov.
Of course. Let's see him at once.
Welcome back, Sir Hans. Henry?
Greetings, sir.
I'm glad you got back safe and sound. Now let's get down to business. Lord Capon, what news do you bring from Sir Yaromir? How many of his men can I count on?
First of all, Sir Yaromir sends his respectful greetings, sir. And he says he will pray for your good health. He was most troubled by the news about the ambush on your company. He promised 2 armored horsemen and 3 infantry bowmen. Nevertheless, while I was negotiating with him, Henry took a look around the fortress and became somewhat suspicious.
Very suspicious, sir.
I'm listening.
There are lots of horses stabled outside Nebakov. Suspiciously many. More almost than at the Samin stud, I'd say.
That's true. I noticed that as well. Sir Yaromir has a regular army of horses there.
And they can't explain where they got the horses from. Everyone had a different story. And when I asked about it, they got all flustered.
Even Nabak himself, actually. He got quite twitchy when I asked about it.
Well, well. Strange indeed. It seems that something fishy really is going on. It is good that you are so observant, gentlemen. Is that all?
That's all, sir.
Good work, youngster. But we haven't been idle either. We caught one of those bastards who ambushed us.
What? How?
A stroke of luck, more than anything. He's under lock and key down in the dungeons.
And? Did you get anything out of him, sir?
It turns out he's a tough nut to crack. My men haven't yet got a word out of him.
What about torture, sir?
That is just it. The men are superstitious. They say unclean work fits only for an executioner, and it seems we don't have one here. So they just beat him a little. But the bastard certainly knows how to hold his tongue.
Damn!
I thought you might also be interested in what he knows. He's most likely from the same band that attacked you. I don't know what you think about such superstitions, Lord Capon. But if you want to try and get something out of him, I will not hold you back. Make him tell you where his gang hides out, and I will be in your debt. And if someone in the region is helping them, I want to know who.
That's an offer that's hard to resist, Sir Otto. I've a whole list of questions for that scoundrel, and superstitions mean nothing to me.
All the instruments you need are right there. Make him regret the day he took up arms against us.
I'm surprised how tender-hearted your men are. Especially after what that band did to you and your captain. But I haven't forgotten. We'll get it out of him. The hard way, if need be.
I'm glad to hear it. You have already surprised me once or twice, so I'm interested to see if you can do it again. And if not, I shall just hang the bastard. As a warning to the others. Nevertheless, while we are dealing with nuisances, did you notice anything suspicious on my estate while I was away? Something that might put us on the trail of those scoundrels, say.
I'm afraid I can't help you there, sir. While you were away, I spent my time, hunting. And after that, I was a guest in your cellars.
That's true. And you, Henry?
A strange thing happened. Young Semine rushed off from his own wedding as soon as the ceremony was over. He left his bride there. On their wedding night. The poor girl was devastated.
Interesting. That was around the time your company was attacked, was it not?
You are right. That is truly strange coincidence. Young Olda. I don't like where this is going. But we have to uncover the truth. I hope the answers are waiting for us below. In the dungeon. Now, to more pleasant business. My personal bodyguard, Lord Bartosz, also known as Black Bartosz, came back from Prague with me. An outstanding swordsman, among other things. So if you want to take your mind off things or fancy some training, as my esteemed guest, he will be at your service. You will most likely find him at the sword-fighting arena in the outer fortifications. That is all. Inform me about what you get out of the bandit.
What do you think about it?
Are you talking about the torturing?
What else? Seems to me you were all too willing to do that dirty work.
What was I supposed to do? It was a goodwill gesture. What's more, we finally have a chance to put the screws on someone who at least has some answers. Besides, from what you said, you don't particularly mind dirty work.
You're right. In short, it's our task.
But don't get the wrong idea. I'm also hoping we'll manage it without nasty shit.
I don't even know how to torture properly.
I don't even know how to torture badly. For things like that, nobles have minions.
Only now the minions are...
Us. True. Come on. Let's get it over with as quickly as we can. Torturing people. What have I gotten myself into? Shit. So, it's up to us again. Oh, God.
New blood? Did the last two get tired?
We're not Trotsky guards.
I don't give a fuck who you are. I still won't tell you anything.
Lord von Bergov thinks otherwise.
Aye? Then all three of you can go and hold hands on your way to hell.
Ha ha! We've got a joker here. Who are you?
Nobody important.
That's for us to judge, if you wouldn't mind.
And who are you, if you're not guards?
My name is Henry, and this is Hans Capon.
Sir Hans Capon to you.
We're here at the behest of Laura von Bergov, but we're not his soldiers.
Vermin just the same. Ah! Fuck off!
This is going nowhere. You know, my friend here is a blacksmith's son. And he knows well what to do with things like these tongues here.
You won't get anything out of me. Bigger men have tried. So take those tongs and shove them up your arse, you horse and traitor!
They won't fit me, but they might fit you. Should we try?
Anything. Just spare me the jokes, please.
Let's do what we came to do. You can see there's no point in fooling around with him. Now you're going to talk, you fucking louse. Understand?
I'm not saying anything. Do as you will.
Is there a man among you they call Istvan?
Ish who?
Istvan.
It's been a pleasure. Fuck off.
Someone must be in charge of everything. I want to know who.
Fuck off!
Your leader. Tell me who he is right now. Because if you don't spit it out, you'll soon learn what real pain is.
I don't think you really want that, do you?
All right. Look, I was surprised when I first saw him. After all, who'd have thought a miller would have the pluck for such big things? We're led by the Lower Simene Miller. Crazel. What? I'm serious.
No, I know him quite well. He's his own man, sure enough. But a leader of bandits? Nah, not in his nature.
Very droll, that was. Now let's be serious, shall we?
I want to know now.
Korva! Fuck! I don't know him personally.
Say his name.
They call him Jan. But that's all I know. For fuck's sake!
One more time. Is there an Istvan among you?
He's with your...
Don't you dare say anything about my family. Do you know him or not?
I don't know him, you whoreson.
Then let me jog your memory.
Wait! Wait! No!
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
All right! All right! He's with us!
So he's behind it. I could have guessed as much.
Bollocks! He just joined us. I was against it. Some puffed up cock from Hungary or some other shithole, but his grudge against old Otto convinced a lot of people. And the commander too.
Why were you against him? Talk.
He was just odd. Seemed to me he didn't even want to go into battle. What's the point of a fella like that, right?
Does he have a special sword?
What special sword? Dobradilla.
Henry!
Does he or doesn't he?
I don't know about any fucking sword! Ah! Ah! I don't know anything about any fucking sword! Really?
Henry! That's not what we're here for!
He knows it! He must know about it!
Burn in hell, you filthy bastard!
He's not worth it! Stop!
Alright. Alright. Where's that band of yours hiding? You'll tell me, or...
Or what?
Or you're gonna suffer. I'll show you how those instruments are used. You'll experience it all firsthand. And other parts.
I've seen bigger fellows than you break down and cry before Henry.
They always have a problem bidding farewell to their little cocks.
Go fuck yourselves. We have a camp in Nabarkov. Is that enough? You'll never get there anyway.
I knew something wasn't quite right. Fuck.
We were right in the lion's mouth. How did you manage that?
Old Nabark is a gullible fool, like you two. And stupid as he is, he didn't have many men in the fortress. We took it with one finger up our noses.
Just who are you people? I doubt you're just common bandits.
Indeed not. We actually give a shit about the fate of this land. And above all, we don't want it fucked up by sellouts like you!
Bollocks! You're nothing but a band of mercenaries raiding for coin. You're no different than bandits. So don't try to turn your crimes into something noble. I know quite well what you are. And I'll tell you in a language you understand.
Why did you ambush us? Over by Rock Tower Pond.
Fuck! That was you! I knew I saw you somewhere before. And I'm sorry it wasn't for the last time.
You slaughtered a party of messengers, you goddamn monsters, my innocent men!
In war, no one is innocent. All of you on von Bergov's side deserve to die.
I'll show you.
You murdered my people, so enjoy this, you sack of shit!
Ah!
Ooh.
They were our friends.
You filth! What? Satisfied now?
Nah, you're not worth. Why would some mercenary from God knows where want to kill Otto von Berghoff? Someone must be.
Your ma gives all kinds of support every night.
You should start behaving reasonably, or it'll truly end badly.
Badly for you! You'll swing on the gallows, bastards!
I asked what else you know about the captain.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Hey, easy now. He's had enough. Don't overdo it.
I don't know anything else about him. Truly. He's some nobleman who actually cares about the local folk. I don't know anything else. Fuck off!
I don't believe you.
Ah! Fuck you, bastard! Are you deaf?
Damn it, Henry! He's dead now!
Jesus.
It doesn't matter what you just... Let's get out of here. He's done talking now.
Dang
How
it.
do you feel?
Fuck! This shouldn't have happened! This should never have happened!
Well,
I know.
we told her.
Yes, there's some fella... Let's hope that...
You have a kind master, Mutt.
Praise the Lord.
I bring news from the torture chamber.
Excellent. I will send for Burgrave Hashek. I want him to hear it too.
We interrogated that captive, as you ordered, sir.
And were you able to find out anything useful?
We got something out of him before he...
Before he what?
Well, there's no need to send for the executioner. The captive won't talk anymore. Ever.
I did not tell you to torture him to death. He could still have been useful. Damn. What did you get out of him?
The bandits have a camp in Nebakov. Somehow they succeeded in occupying the whole fortress.
What? How? Why? You met with Nebak yourself, Lord Capon. Did you not?
As it turns out, they locked Sir Yaramir away, and someone impersonated him quite convincingly. I'm sorry, sir.
Very well. At least we have... They'll soon learn.
The prisoner confirmed that Istvan Toth is...
Ah. That...
Precisely.
I understand you don't like him. But he's only one man.
That's all we found. That man couldn't take any more questioning, sir.
And what about the bandits liaison in the region? Did he say anything about that?
Well, he didn't quite get the chance.
We didn't find out anything.
Next time, get answers out of the prisoner before you kill him.
That was unintended. We apologize, sir.
In the meantime, my men have found out that older Semine rode off from his own wedding.
Do you think that? He wouldn't dare.
It should be looked into, sir.
Yes, yes. Certainly. In any event, the die has been cast. Ashik, get your men ready. You will go to Semine and learn the truth.
You can count on it, sir.
Nebakov will be next in line.
Lord Capon, Henry. We'll meet in the late afternoon by the stables in the upper courtyard. We won't wait for laggards, so be there on time.
Should we ride out for...
Wait! We still have to wait for Hashek. We're not going to go there alone. Von Bergov is taking this all a bit too serious.
Are you surprised?
Well, I'm going to go to the...
All right. I'll wait with you.
There you are. Can we get going?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm always ready. As many a wench will tell you.
So mount up and we'll ride out. We've got a long haul ahead of us, so to hell with unnecessary nonsense. Let's ride. We're moving out.
Easy.
I want to have a word
Easy.
with young owner Semine.
Nice and slow.
Forward.
Get out of the cliff!
Stand still! There now. Crone and maiden standing behind the gate. That was in Gable's riddle.
Ka!
Go!
It's about time you joined us, Henry. You and Lord Capon have already been to Semine, haven't you?
Aye. In fact, I'd say I know my way around there pretty well. Why?
It's good to know the place you're going to when there could be trouble, knowing its strengths and weaknesses. Number of men, hiding places. So, I'll be counting on you if things go wrong there.
I hope nothing goes wrong. I don't believe old Semine has joined the bandits. Can I ask you, what actually happened when they ambushed you?
You don't even want to know, boy.
I need to know. They ambushed us as well. We've got a score to settle with them too.
I meant to say, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you tell me, maybe we'll learn something that will help us.
I suppose you're right. Even if it is an unpleasant memory.
Trust me. I know what you're talking about.
I'll tell it to you like this, boy. I'm an old soldier. I've seen a thing or two. But this was a massacre. They ambushed us from hiding. There was a terrible explosion, smoke everywhere, and they showered us with crossbow bolts and God knows what else.
Smoke?
I don't know what kind of devilment it was, but all manner of confusion broke out among our men, and they took advantage and spared no one. They killed his lordship's field surgeon, and even a maid servant on the cart. But the worst thing is, they killed young Master Albert, Sir Otto's page. I was fond of that boy.
Sorry to hear that.
He protected Lord von Burgo with his own body like a true knight. Saved him and paid the price himself.
Not everyone has such metal.
Aye. Others would have shit themselves in his place. Only he was the son of a respectable family. And now Lord von Burgo will have to tell his father.
How did you manage to escape?
After the initial chaos, I managed to get a few men together and fight back. We had better armor, gained a bit of advantage, and they fled.
Just like that?
Aye, it was odd. It seemed once they lost the advantage of surprise, they wouldn't risk it anymore. Or maybe they were going for von Burgo and his captain, and thought they were dead. Von Burgo, Captain Thomas, the page and the scribe were on the ground at that point.
Yeah, there's something to that. What about the prisoner?
We wounded him in the leg, so he was unable to flee with the others. He hid in the woods, but he didn't get far. They left him there. Didn't care about their own people.
Would you recognize any of them?
Damn right I would. They were masked. But if I see some bastard there with a cut-up leg or a scar on his face, it's clear they were in on it. And then there'll be hell to pay in Semine.
An eye for an eye.
A tooth for a tooth, exactly. And I intend to teach them that nicely.
They showed us no mercy at Rock Tower Pond either. One more thing, Burgrave. Their commander. Was he a big man in armor with a mace?
Aye, a mace. And he was damn good with it. That villain is no ordinary bandit, I'll tell you.
So we had the honor of encountering the same band. And did you see another fella there? Black armor, expensive ornate sword.
I don't think so. But if he's with...
Open the gates! The Lord Burgov's emissaries!
Oh shoot.
It's about time
He's
you
mad.
also let us in.
Welcome, Hashek. To what do I owe this, somewhat late visit, gentlemen?
Such a hearty welcome. Surely you wouldn't be angry at the Burgrave of Trotsky for merely passing by.
Certainly not. Be my guests.
Just passing by, eh? I don't suppose it's lodgings for the night you're after, gents.
I hope, for your sake too, that we won't stay here too long. We just need to know a few things.
What's it all about?
What do you know about the ambush of your lord, Sir Otto von Burgo?
And also about the ambush of my people by the pond.
I'm sorry for Lord von Burgov and your people, sir, but what do I have to do with it?
We had other concerns. We were celebrating a wedding. Or have you forgotten?
Indeed. Speaking of that wedding, where's your son? I'd like to ask him something.
He's not here. You'll have to make do with me. So, what do you want to know?
In the name of Lord von Burgov, we're investigating those ambushes. We just wanted to find out as many details as possible. Whether you noticed anything unusual.
I reckon I already told you we had other things to worry about that night.
The two of you were our guests, after all.
But Older left the wedding that evening. Surprisingly.
But
right after the ceremony, and the bride was none too happy.
What? Bring him here immediately.
My God, he may be hot-headed, but he never killed anyone.
Sir, no.
He's my only son, Hashek. I'll tell you where you can find that damned band. But don't take my older from me.
Where the fuck do you think we are? In some market where you can bargain with me? Your son helped murder my people. And you expect me to let him go? Hand him over, or this place will be reduced to ashes.
You better listen to him, Lord Semin. This is a serious matter.
Do you not understand me? If you had a son, you wouldn't hand him over to the executioner either.
Keep resisting me, and I can promise he'll never make it to the executioner.
If you try anything, Hashek, I swear.
Shut your mouth, Gnarly. Everyone who's with those bandits is a vile traitor. And everyone helping them as well.
Hashek, don't overdo it. Older deserves a fair trial, not a blood feud on his entire family.
That's true. Maybe they didn't even know about it.
You surely don't believe them, do you? Ha! I'm going to burn down this nest of vipers. And if anyone tries to stop me, I'll make no distinction between you and them. Well then, which side are you on?
We're on your side.
Naturally. But surely we don't have to be so harsh.
Their silence is just as good for me as an admission of guilt.
Burgrave Hashek is right, Lord Semin. Your son has committed a serious crime.
And he has to pay for his deeds. If you're innocent in this, stop resisting.
So be it. Do what you must, Hashek. I will not hand Alder over to you willingly.
You've just signed your own death warrant, old man. At them! Smash these treacherous swine, and spare no one!
Protect his lordship!
To arms! Oh!
I'll kill you! Take that fucker out, damn it! Good!
He's done for! Get in! I'll be done with you in a flash!
You're mine!
Good! Shit! He's got me! I'll have to...
Let him have it! True blood! Yeah!
Kill him! Slice him up! Get him!
Is this how you always parley?
Semi knew full well he was hiding a murderer. If he'd cooperated, it all have ended differently.
You're right. They were covering for a band of murderers here, and old Semin tried to fool us.
Turn the whole fortress inside out and bring me that treacherous swine immediately!
And what should we do with the other people?
Do whatever you want with them. If Older hears them screaming, maybe he'll come out by himself.
Hashek! You can't do this!
We'll search the fortress, and if Older is hiding, we'll find him for sure. But we'll do it without any more violence.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want and you'll obey. That's an order!
Yes, sir. Did you hear?
And don't even think of getting in my way.
won't get away with it.
You won't make it to the gallows! Silence! I'm acting on Lord von Burgo's orders.
Von Burgo didn't ask you to kill innocent people.
They're traitors. They're hiding that fucker here somewhere.
To hell with you.
Don't try to stand in my way. It's either them or us.
This is going to get... ugly.
You murderer!
Careful. Where are you? We'll find you anyway.
I'll show you, you thief!
Useless!
Show what you're made of.
Enough!
No.
Mercy!
No
I surrender!
Show your stuff! I knew you couldn't be trusted!
Don't bear it!
Nice! Right! You are.
You're in it with older!
Couldn't be trusted.
Show what you're made of!
Your choice, traitor.
Help me with him!
I knew you couldn't be trusted!
Do it!
Right on the knock. Bleeding like a...
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! Go fuck yourself!
Get away from me!
Show what you're made of!
Yeah, don't spare him.
Fuck you!
Bleeding.
Fucking traitor!
Bleeding like a...
You're a dead man! You know that?
Your choice, traitor!
What now, fucker?
Oh, come on then!
I'm bleeding?
Right, that's enough, you bastard!
I knew you couldn't be trusted.
Take that! Come on, then!
Right on the mark! Come back! Take that, you wag!
Go fuck yourself!
Get away from me!
You won't get away with it. I knew you couldn't be trusted.
He's nearly done me!
See what you're made of!
Your choice,
What are you waiting for?
What the fuck? Von Burgov will hang us for this! All of us!
There was no other way.
You didn't change your mind until they started killing? Why didn't you do something?
Oh, this is not the storyline I wanted to go. I just wanted to see if I could beat him.
You murderer! You won't get away with it.
If I've got anything stolen on me, I need to drop it. Oh!
No one here. I have to go a different way. I hope I find him before Hashek's men do.
Stop! Not another step!
So you were hiding here?
Fuck! You! You're with them!
Are you surprised? You got mixed up in horrible things, Alder. Ambushing and killing innocent people.
Innocent? You seriously think they were innocent? Puh.
And what exactly did our men do to you, By Rock Tower Pond?
I didn't know they were yours. We were sure they were from von Berghoff.
So that's what it's about. You're waging a private war against von Berghoff?
Von Berghoff is a swine. A great lord who changes sides at a whim.
He promised to help bring peace and order to this country.
Nonsense. Who was it that had King Wenceslas? He hides behind the law and at the same time breaks it himself. Just like it's all this thing that... But one day you'll understand me, Hen. So go on. What are you waiting for? Kill me. Just like you killed my family.
No way. You were involved in killing and stealing, and you have the deaths of our people on your conscience too. You'll face punishment.
Go on then.
I'm no executioner.
If you give me up, you'll be signing my death.
That's not my concern. We're done here. I'm going for Hashek.
Well now, I must say you pleasantly surprised me. I had some doubts about you, so I came to check on you. I'm glad you refused to listen to this treacherous filth. That I don't have to punish you on the spot.
What happens now? Will we take him to Trotsky?
To Trotsky? This bastard doesn't deserve a trial.
You swine!
But... hey!
This fortress will be reduced to ashes, as a warning to anyone who would stand against Lord von Burgo. And this one can stay here. There's no escape for him anyway.
Ooh.
We should ride back.
War. Terrible.
Report this to von Burgel.
Penny. Oh, Penny. Oh, Penny. Ciao, ciao.
Good.
Henry, I know it's not your fault, but I don't know if it was right.
You're right. I can still see it before my eyes. And that's not going to fade easily.
We need to get drunk and wash that shit out of our heads. I can't believe it. That Hashek. The madman. Well, at least von Berghoff ought to be satisfied.
Pain is good. Dinners? You need any dinners? To the castle. Puppy. You're a puppy boy. A puppy boy. A good boy.
Come here.
Oh shoot, Lord. On. puppy. So we're reporting to Lord von Virgo. Lord von Virgo? Lord von Virgo? Are you awake? Lord von Virgo?
We'll talk in the morning.
Cool bed.
Ah, yeah.
So this is where you get to sleep, huh? Right next to Von Virgo's room. All right.